Hi guys, it's Chrissy with Chrissy's Divine Design Tarot, and today we are doing a reading for Pisces. Oh yeah. So we're going to look at a bit of a mini reading for you as well. I'm going to do that for all of the zodiac signs as we go until it turns to the next time to change the spread. So let's have a look and see what your person's appearance, their zodiac, their element, their numerology, their planet, and um, zodiac trait or their character is about. And of course, we're going to look at their appearance and what they might look like. So you might be able to figure out who your person is when you see them. Let's just see how this goes through for you, Pisces. And we're going to look at how you feel about one another, what's going on in your relationship if you have one already, or if you, excuse me, from the past, or it could be about how you feel about this new person. And then we're going to look into the houses here of what might be going on after you meet this person. So let's have a look and then we'll clarify. So now this might be something that you might get with me for a personal reading. I know this is just kind of like a little glimpse into what your reading might look like in terms of finding out who your person is if you don't know them, and finding out if the one you're with is the person you're meant to be with. So, okay, so we do have the Three of Pentacles and the World card here. So, I feel like with this is just tying up some loose ends here, uh, from whatever was before to get into a new relationship or to start the healing process, or um, allowing someone in for this team playing dynamic that they're looking for. Now, this might be more of a companion, the love of their life, someone to do life with, to share with. So, um, with the Three of Pentacles, this would be an earth sign, which would be a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo. Now, this may have been something you've been waiting for years for. Now, if you're with somebody already, there might be an earth sign that shows up for you after they've closed out something with someone else, or has closed out a cycle here for this to come in potentially. So, with an ending, a new door will open for someone here. And the World card, I feel with this is that um, responsible for Saturn energy coming through. So, and it might be about getting on the right path here as the new path coming in. So, what's on the bottom of the deck? Oh, lovers. There's going to be a lot of love here. A lot of good communication as well with the lovers. This is a divine love. This is something that isn't just a regular um, love. This is beyond that. This is a divine love where it's being guided to come in. Divine timing is at hand here. There's a lot of harmony, a lot of attraction, a lot of choices that you will do together or on your own. It's a long-term communicative type of energy where you're really good at communicating with one another. And I like this because with of course, this is Gemini. The world is Saturn. Um, Three of Pentacles with that Earth energy. This would be Capricorn. So there you go. Let's see here. What else am I getting with this? Okay, so Earth energy. Okay, and of course with Gemini, there's a little bit of air here, and with the world and the Saturn is about responsibilities. This is Earth energy as well. Uh, it's a root chakra. So this is basic trust. This is about trusting self. This is about finding yourself. They know who they are. They're confident in who they are. They have that self-love. They're not insecure here, so they're good. They found that cycle's ended as well. When it comes to this Three of Pentacles, this is all about finding somebody that's gonna share their goals, have a collaboration of some sort, a lot of wisdom here. And of course, there's a lot of growth here as well. So you're going to grow together. There's great communication, lightheartedness here, optimism, um, self-expression, being able to be self is kind of what I'm getting here with this. So Pisces. Now, um, let's just see what else. It may have been a Capricorn that you have ended things out with here, um, or that your person has. So with the lovers, it might be a Gemini that they are looking for, or that you are. However, it could still be that they are a Capricorn um, person coming in for you, Pisces. So that they have closed out a cycle with, or they're looking for this and they're closing out a cycle with someone else. So, however, that shows up for you in terms of what fits for you. So, I'm just reading the cards. So, it's up to you kind of read between the lines and see what is yours and what isn't. And when I set these intentions for this reading here, Pisces, if you were to get personal reading, it would be personalized directly to you. So, for some of you out there, this might resonate really well, and others, not so much. So, not every reading's going to be yours, of course. And um, I'm getting for some of you with this, um, because I'm just reading the cards and how I feel, what I hear, what I'm sensing, what I know that comes up in the readings. Uh, it's important that you realize that unless it's a personalized, that there are going to be elements that may be yours, that may not be yours. So take it with a little bit of a grain of salt, as they used to say. Anyways, let's see. We do have, was it Capricorn? So they're going to be very tolerant, let's say, very patient. It may take an awful lot for them to give up on something or to let something go, or even, I want to say, they're going to be very committed. They're going to be very loyal in some cases here, depending on what their other signs are in their natal chart for their moon, their rising, and Venus sign. Um, Now, of course, this could be one of those. The sun sign is, you might even, I'm getting something about the moon and the emotions. You may resonate more with the moon sign than your sun sign. So maybe look into each of those to make sure that you get the full picture, is what I'm getting here. Um, Now, with the Capricorn, they can be calm, cool, and collected, yet some, depending on what else is involved here, they can be selfish at times, or they can even be boring in some cases for people. However, I feel like depending on where their moon sign is and their rising and their Venus signs are in their chart can really make things different. So if they have a moon in Sagittarius, they might be more adventurous and um, a lot of fun to be around, or depending on where their Capricorn sign lines, if they're in the fun house, then they might be more fun. So the boring part may or may not be part of it. Now, they may like to be at home a lot as well. I feel like they may even feel lonely at times, but they like being alone. They may like to be doing creative things depending on, of course, their other natal placings. So I'm getting towards work, they may be really ambitious. They may like to, um, I'm getting be organized, or they may organize things when it comes to work and like to be there on time and be diligent about work. Um, that's where their livelihood is. The money coming in to be able to buy the nice things or the things that they really want. And not all of them are going to be about the money, right? So I feel like whoever this person is, they're all about the love. In fact, they would take the love over the money any day, is what I'm getting. Okay. What else? We did the numerology with the number three. We did the element. Oh, let's do the appearance here for the Capricorn. With the Pentacles. Now, this might be somebody that has light brown, brown, or even dark brown hair. They may have dark brown eyes, brown, blue, or even gray in rare occasions. Blue or gray is rare for the darker side of things. Usually it's a darker brown. It's more the darker skin. It may even be I want to say multicultural here. So it might be medium olive to olive brown, or even down to dark brown to black, if you want to say, or African American. It might be the more political correct. Height is going to be medium to tall. Body is lean to muscular, and excuse me, their job may be keeping them fit. So they may do a more active job or physical labor type of job. So, or they go to the gym. Either way, they are more about the body, um, keeping fit. All right, so let's just see what else do we have here for this. Anything else that's coming in about your person? Okay, so we did the numerology. The element is the pentacles. Um, Now, things may come at a cost for this person as a pentacle, with the pentacles here and being, of course, Capricorn. It may take years to get over this person if you aren't getting over somebody here, or it may take years to get on this path with this person. Uh, I feel like there's a knowing here, though, when you first meet this person, that it's a lifetime. It's almost like that love at first sight type of energy that I'm getting here. Okay, so we've done the attributes of your person, so their appearance. We've looked at their sign, their zodiac. We've looked at the element. We've looked at the numerology. We've looked at the planet, which is Saturn. Oh no, that was for this, but for the three of Pentacles, um, this is, yeah, the Capricorn. So, which is still Saturn. Okay, so we've gone through all of that. Um, let's just see how you feel about this person when you meet them. Pisces. Give your relationship a chance. So you may give this person a lot of chances, or they're going to give you a lot of chances. One of the two here. Let's just see. It might be worth waiting for. You may even have children with this person. There may even be that they have adult children or children with someone else when you meet this person, however that shows up for you. Let's see. You may be staying optimistic about this person, and looking at this person as a positive outlook, or they are looking at you with that in mind. Oh boy. Okay, there may be some deception here. Now, this might be to do that you're picking up with this or they are. So let's just see. I feel like if this is somebody, this Capricorn might be actually quite perceptive, like has some gifts here, or can pick up on things here when it comes to liars, or like I'm getting like they know it, but they may let that go when it comes to you. They may know when you're lying, but they may not do anything about it. I feel like they don't want to believe that anybody that they love is going to do anything to deceive them. Now, if this is somebody you have walked away from, or that is closing out a cycle with Pisces, this may be something of intuition here that this person has, but they may not have done anything about it, may have given you chance after chance. Maybe this wasn't the right person. Now, I feel like with this, if this is somebody you are ending something out with, they may have picked up on something here, maybe walked away from you, or you may have walked away from them. Um, Now, let's have a look at you because there's two scenarios here. And if this is you here, maybe you've had deception in the past and you're trying to be more optimistic about things when it comes to this new person. So you might be able to tell if somebody is falsifying something or wearing a mask. Let's see about your purse or you. Okay, so you may accept an engagement ring from this person. Let's see how you feel about this person. Free yourself. Okay, so maybe you freed yourself from an engagement here, taking back control of your life. Maybe there was unrequited love here. Now, let's just see here, Pisces, what is going on here? So your person here, Pisces, may have gone something of their own that they freed themselves from somebody that was not returning the love. You're calling in your soulmate or your person is here, Pisces. So if or this is you on this side, this is your person on this side, but you might feel more about this side than this side. However, you are feeling about how this is, you can flip it, switch it, whatever it is for it to resonate with you. So calling in your soulmate, there might be addictions going on here that are maybe clingy, or I feel like there's with the codependency, there may not be some trust element here, or um, maybe you like somebody leaning on you a bit here, Pisces. Um, maybe this is, maybe they have, or maybe you have a codependency here. Uh, Now, they may too, maybe you both do. Why there's all these negatives coming in here for this love. Is this a saying maybe this isn't your person? But when I do my intentions here, this is your person. So this might be who um, you might end up with here. But I feel like you're going to either accept them for who they are, or um, you won't. So you still have free will here, right? Even when you call someone in and it doesn't mesh with what you're looking for, you can always call someone else in. However, you're still going to have to deal with the person you dealt with or called in on the first part, anyways. So even if you called somebody in or called somebody back that you've really felt love for, they still have that option of saying yes or no. Okay. So even if you called them in, or if you don't want whoever shows up for you, maybe this is the scenario and you're like, hell to the no, you can always revise your manifestations and call someone else in. Now, of course, whoever you call in, especially if it's by name, they still have the choice whether they want to get with you or not. So just keep that in mind. Everybody has free will, everybody has choices they make every day. And that was designed for that. And of course, spirit can't interfere with free will. So you actually have to give them permission to do things on your behalf. So you may actually ask for somebody new to come in if this is the scenario. There are romantic feelings here, though. Now, is this deceptive, Pisces? Possibly. Is this, I want to say, is this somebody love bombing you? Possibly. Uh, is this somebody you get with? Possibly here. You may end up marrying this person. They may feel some insecurities here with the codependency if they are codependent on you, Pisces, or this could be that they're picking up on some deception of some sort here, that maybe there's not enough love or give and take here. Are you walking away from this person? They're not really your person here, or you're not feeling this. Maybe you're calling someone back from your past. However this went down, whoever you had children with, okay, may have picked up on some type of deception. Okay, maybe you got engaged with someone else here. Um, Maybe you are with somebody that doesn't have that requited love. Maybe they're codependent on you. Um, but there are romantic feelings here. So, wow, I've never actually encountered something like this before. And this is a new one for me. To be real honest, I haven't really felt like this where it was like damned if I do, damned if I don't. And I don't know if it was you deceiving somebody here, Pisces, or your person, but whoever this whoever this earth sign was, that I'm getting more that they've picked up on some deception. Now, maybe you were lying to them at the time or something going on here. Maybe you're both lying to one another. I don't know about how you truly felt. Um, there is some kind of disconnect here. There might be someone else that you have uh, left here. Or somebody, you're both leaving other people behind, or I don't know. Like, we're gonna have to clarify this one because this is like, damn, Pisces, what are you doing here to me? Because this is like unheard of. Okay, so, but my intentions were quite clear. So, do you end up with somebody new, Pisces, that you don't really love, but you're gonna stay with them anyway? Maybe because they're going to accept some type of codependency that you have, or maybe this person didn't know that you were maybe codependent on something or addicted to something. Maybe they didn't know that there was something going on behind the scenes here until they did. I don't know. You know your situation, right? So, and of course, it could be the other way. It could be reversed. Oh, okay. Yeah. So instead of listening to your intuition, or somebody listening to their intuition and saying no to something, they definitely didn't do that. They definitely said yes to it instead. And this is not dealing hurt, avoiding a conversation, call person, boundaries, still angry. And you may not be angry anymore, or your person isn't. Okay. So somebody's not angry about something anymore. Let's just see. Now, did you call someone back that you walked away from that you truly love? It doesn't look like it. Looks like you got engaged to somebody that you really didn't love. And they may have called you in here and it was on a codependent reason, or they were fine with whatever you had for an addiction. Okay. So somebody is thinking about running after somebody and knows the truth or clarity. Okay, somebody's maybe run from you after some deception here, or however this is showing up, because I really feel like there was some kind of thing going on here, either with the past person or with the new person, that everything in your being was saying not to do it, but you did it anyway. And you may realize that whoever, maybe it wasn't you ending it out, maybe it was this other person ending it out, this pentacle sign that ended it out, and ran from the relationship. So there was some type of clarity that was gained here. And you might be thinking about this person that you are no longer with. Now, it might be your person that's thinking about this other person that they were with, that maybe they shared children with. Um, I feel like this is someone that, if you are Pisces, whoever you may have been with and had children in the past with, that may be something that you're having a hard time letting go. That may have been your true love, but it ended, and you've started something new with someone else. Now you're engaged to this person or you plan to marry this person, however that fits for you. Let's see. Maybe this other person isn't going to have you back. Yeah, yeah, you have unconditional love for somebody here, possibly, or your person does here. Keys on a ring. Yeah, oh boy. Okay, they're not being strung along anymore, and maybe they found out about some one night stands going on here. Maybe you found out about them. However, that is for you. You know your situation, you know your story. And okay, I feel okay. They may have had a lot of unconditional love for you. Maybe you got away with a few things here. There's still a positive mindset, maybe that you would never do that to them, or they would never do that to you. However, this is for you, Pisces, if this is your person, because that's how I've your person's on the left, you're on the right when it comes to feelings, but it could be swapped as well, or however it shows up for you, right? So let's look at your side here, Pisces, on this. Okay, so having faith, love is coming, surprise. So this is maybe what this engagement is about. All right, you might be missing somebody, or somebody's missing you, or your person. Somebody might be missing your person, or your person is looking at photographs of you and missing you. Might be whoever this is. However, this is showing up. Okay, this you might be in a karmic relationship here, though, Pisces. If you did get engaged to someone else, um, that there was not requited love. I feel like you may have settled here. Um, yeah, this may help heal some things. You're going to learn some lessons here, but I feel like you're going to stay with this person here for a time, or may do. There's a breakup and separation eventually that comes from this, and there's a new phase that transforms you, the Phoenix Rising, you and your person. So this will be a learning curve here. So wow. Okay. So you might realize that you're with a karmic now, um, and before maybe you weren't. I feel like whoever this was very tolerant. Um, I was picking that up earlier about the Capricorn. So maybe that's ended out and you have a new love now, or there's still love for that person and unrequited love for this new person you're with. So, however that's showing up for you, it's just kind of what I'm getting here. I mean, I can't see it any other way. Um, all right, with Taurus here. So trust, patience, and sensuality. That was kind of cockeyed. So there might be wiggle room in this with this Earth sign. With Taurus coming through, maybe this is the trust that was broken here with the deception. They were patient. Um, there was confidence and optimism and passion with this person and a lot of bravery. They weren't afraid to do something here, or this is your person that you are with now if you ended something out, or however it is for you. All right, North Node, destined to have. So now, maybe you were destined to have somebody here. Maybe and that just didn't go the way that you planned, or just maybe you didn't see this person's worth, or maybe they didn't see your worth. House three, yeah, early, yeah, learning child relations, rational mind, and communication. So maybe there was a problem and disconnect in communication here. There is a lot about communicating here that is an issue. I feel like if you said a lot of things that you really didn't mean, then you should have, or could have, maybe you could have, should have, would have, and didn't. Um, or vice versa. If your person was, I feel like it was both of you in this situation for your person. So Libra, balance. Okay. This could have been, the scales could have been tipped here one way or another. Let's just see. Somebody is having faith here. Now, maybe this is you, maybe this is your person. Uh, yeah, union merging and coming together. Maybe you are still thinking about that, wanting this other person back. Uh, let's just see. Or your person is Pisces, sacrificing this. So somebody sacrificed this relationship. You may have, they may have, however that fits for you. Whoever had the deception in or around this relationship with a Capricorn. All right, Sagittarius. Okay, so you are exploring other avenues here, obviously, or your person is optimism, exploration, and freedom. So maybe there's a level of freedom that you have that you didn't have from this previous profound relationship, intimacy, and romantic partner. This is how you are seeing this person, Pisces, or this new person that you're engaged to. So, house 12, spirituality, transcendent karma, sacrificial service, and healing. So, you might be healing with this new person. There might be a level of karma wrapped around this, or somebody is in karma. Yeah, maybe that is why this is showing up the way it is. Maybe this is your karma. You will have to watch somebody else marry your other person, or they will have to see you marry someone else. And there's some type of sacrificial service here. Okay, and then the endings and beginnings. Now, it's showing an ending and beginning here, a breakup and separation. Now, is this with your new person? Possibly. Is this from your old person? Possibly. However, that shows up for you. And Scorpio, intensity, exposing, purging, and renewing. So, you may find out a few things about your new person here that may bring in a new person here that maybe this was never meant to happen, or you have called someone back in. Now, however, this shows up for you, Pisces. Now, if you've always wanted to get back with your person and they're not cooperating, um, I feel like you might be purging this new relationship or this whoever you are engaged to or end up getting married to. This might end up uh, not working out in the end, and you might be purging for a renewal. So, wow. All right. And I mean, it does say renewing. So, maybe you're going to go back with the Capricorn. Let's just see here. The lovers. Let's see. Oh, tower. Okay. Tower in reverse. Oh boy, that's a divorce. So you may have gotten divorced from somebody here. Maybe you were married to this person. You end up getting a divorce. You have a difference of opinion about somebody or yourself. I don't know why I'm getting that, but that's okay. Lovers again. Wow. Okay. You might have seen things differently had a level of communication happened, or I'm getting like this. It's funny that the lovers is showing up again. Has a lot to do with communicating, and it looks like there's maybe a difference of opinion about how you could have communicated things differently. Um, what about what about this new person here? What about this person? Oh, okay. So, okay, I'm getting this may be why this happened to begin with. We have um player here. Just saying, that's what's showing up with the King of Wands in reverse. That is a player. This is somebody that is a cheater. And maybe that's you. Maybe that's your person. Maybe that's your new person. I don't know. I'm just reading the cards. But whatever this is, broke up a family, possibly here in this other person with the deception. Maybe they found out you were cheating or you found out they were cheating, of course. However, that shows up for you. I'm not calling anybody out here. All right. I'm just reading the cards. So, and of course, that could be what's going on here because there is another breakup here. So, because we do have an ending here and a new beginning with an engagement, and then we have a breakup in the end of that. So, is that breakup from the first one? Possibly. Is that a breakup with the second one? Possibly. It might be because of the same reason. Now, if you're getting engaged to somebody and actually marrying that second person, maybe this is a second time you're getting married. Um, I feel with this, are they okay with that? Well, once you put that ring on it, Pisces, you're committing to a whole different thing now, okay? So if you're gonna sit there and say to them, well, you married me like that, you knew I was a player, you knew that was the case when you married me. Well, no, when you marry someone, you are giving a vow that that is going to change. When you get married, you're putting a ring on it. And when you put that ring on, you're vowing something different. This is no longer applicable. If you're not planning to honor the marriage, don't put the ring on it, please. Like, this person's going to realize that they're no one special to you, especially if you're not going to honor the marriage. Okay, so, or vice versa. Okay, so however that shows up, let's look at the romantic feelings here. Like, this is like, holy hell. Okay, there's loving words here. Something looks like it's dead and buried here. And this might have been trying to win someone back here and realizing that they are not wanting to come back to you at this time. I don't know about if that changes here once you are no longer with this person. I'm not sure how that, oh shit. Okay. Whoever this is that you have ended it out with that is dead and buried that you wanted back, you're looking at them as your empress. Now, is that this person? Could be. Is it? That's up to you about your situation. This could mean that it's this person here. So, however that shows up for you, let's find out about your new person. I was going to take that one, but I was being prompted to put it back in. How are you feeling about your new person? Okay, we got a twofer. Okay, there's attraction and there is this level of winning, maybe even being recognized. Maybe you're hoping this other person is going to see that you're getting married to someone else. However, I feel like, oh wow, you're still, are you here for a good time or a long time? I don't know why I'm getting that with this card. Maybe it's because of this reason here, that this is coming up for me. Are you, okay, now this doesn't necessarily mean it's you. This could be your new person. Okay, we do have unrequited love there. So it's like a settling on both parts. Maybe you feel something for this person, but you aren't in love with this person in the terms of what this represents here. Yeah, there's the Capricorn again, and maybe they keep showing up in your world, by name, by sight, by maybe you're tired because of the children. I don't know. So you may end up seeing, yeah. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, oh, holy shit. Damn. I see. Okay, so there was a partnership here with a lot of love. There was a lot of lacking in terms of insecurities about this relationship, and somebody is seeing what they weren't seeing prior to. So, wow, this is, and it was on the fence. It's not going to be long before that happens. Now, I almost feel like this belongs here. Now, I feel like you are trying to move on, but this person keeps coming up in your mind, keeps showing up in your world, is clearly on both sides of your it's tipping the scales here for you. Wow. Okay. So, with this being on the fence, there is some level of insecurities here, or there was some level of uncertainty causing some insecurities here, is what I'm getting. And it was revealed to your person. Now, if it's this new person, we were asking about the new person. So, um, oh boy. Oh, I'm walking away. Oh, wow. Okay. Uh, Wow. And this is on the Phoenix Rising. So now this might be after the breakup. This might be something, this person here can't forget about, but there's an energy exchange here that you're both connected somehow, even if you've cut cords, with the indication of that. Um, it's still hanging on to energy here on maybe even both sides. Let's see. Wanting to invest still with this person that's sad, that hasn't given up on love, but maybe just in love in general, maybe your love, I don't know. Yeah, but this is a problem for this person. You were caught in the act, or you were caught. I feel like it was a common thing here that they may have known all along, but maybe you tried to hide that or make them feel like they were special to you in some way, that you would never do that to them. However, that showed up for you, or maybe that's what they were saying to you. However, that is for you. Yeah. You may end up making plans with this person. Maybe they're making plans. Third party. Oh boy. Yeah, task person. Oh wow. Emperor. Okay. You might end up going with this person. You may still be their emperor. Oh wow. You might have yeah, and you might change your way and make this person a priority. Now, you're gonna do the right thing. Maybe they're gonna do the right thing. However, this is showing up. All right. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Scorpio. Intensity, exposing, purging, and renewing. Is this a renewal? Maybe with the new person, or maybe the person that has ended it out here. Wow. Okay. Let's see about this old person, this Capricorn here. What is going on here? This renewing judgment. High Priestess. Yeah, this person has some gifts. Now, intuition was always telling them that they maybe knew the truth all along. They didn't want to believe it though. And they're working on their finances independently here. Oh, and they have a lot of options. They may have seen this as some type of illusion that you tried to get them to see. That's what I'm getting. Let's look at your new person. Let's see. You might, there may be some arguments here, trying to work something out with this person that maybe this new person. They may have you above the rest here, or you see them above the rest. There's some healing elements here. And the King of Pentacles. So, okay. There might be somebody that's going to give you a run for your money when it comes to someone new in your new person's life. Somebody might come in that has money, that is a healing connection, and they may keep heat for your person. That might be what this breakup is about. And this person here, this King of Pentacles, might be standing above the rest when it comes to either your old person or your new person. And this is your new person here. So they may go with someone else and realize this is a karmic relationship. There was something they were meant to learn and move on. You might end up having to call someone in here, or and I can't let this go. Let's just see what this is. Knight of Cups. So you want to romance something here. You may have put down all the burdens here, and you may feel like whoever this person you want to romance is your safe place. You feel safe with them. They know who you are. There's love there. I feel a sanctuary feeling. You may decide that you are emotionally available this time. Maybe this isn't going to happen anymore. There's some luck in your life here, but you might have to be patient when it comes to this. Maybe if you're wanting to go back to Capricorn here, there might be something going on with this, or if it is to try to win back this other person that may walk away. All right. All right. You may have to realize a truth about not seeing somebody's worth here. It might be that you need to speak this to this person before they're willing to jump in with anything. You might have to explain the deception that may have happened with a Capricorn, or explain, they may have to explain to you why they chose to go with someone else, before you're able to take a leap of faith with somebody else, or go back and renew something with one of these people. We do have Scorpio energy here. Um, we have the Queen of Pentacles as well. So uh, this might be somebody that is doing their own finances, is going to end up with a lot of money here, that ends up with you. Um, or this might be, oh, let me just crack the deck here. Yeah, you might end up seeing your ships coming in with somebody that has their own money. They're financially independent and they do want to work. This is a team player. Is this your Three of Pentacles? Wow. You may have to watch your Pentacles here, person, your Capricorn, um, make a lot of money, team up with somebody. You may see their ships coming in. They may end up teaming up with someone else. Is it going to be you? There is a renewing here. There is a purging, however, as well. So, and some intensity, and I feel like there's some major feelings here. Are you going to have to call someone else in? Possibly. We'll have to look at to this, Pisces, in the next reading. Holy hell, I've never had a reading like this before where it has shown up like this. Ever. So, yeah. Dang. I mean, if this is something that's going on in your life right now, and you aren't over somebody that walked away from you, and you want the person back, although you know that they may not want you back, so you start something new with someone else, but you don't change the behavior, um, and they accept you for who you are and know that maybe you have an open relationship, or I don't know what this is. So you know your situation. Your karma might be watching those two individuals team up with someone else, and you might have to watch their ships come in. This might be a painful lesson for you about honoring a marriage, not just one but two. So, and this of course could be your person that has to watch you do these things, okay, where your person comes in and you team up with them and your ships come in. So however that shows up for you. Okay. So no shade or anything there. Wow. Never have I ever seen anything like this before. So dang. Yeah. Anyways, we'll have a look next time. So tune into that because this is like, what? Anyhow, thank you so much for showing up, for coming in for the readings, for liking, subscribing, and sharing the content. And of course, any of the donations. And of course, just watching the videos does bring in some money due to the ads. So if you can let those play, then that is a contribution all on its own. Anyhow, take care, you guys. Stay blessed, and we'll see you next time. All right, later.